Okay, so we're going to start by distributing. Pretty much everything we're going to do today starts with that. So we're going to multiply 10 with n. That's 10n. And then we multiply 10 with 9. Will that be plus 9 or minus? Will that be plus 90 or minus 90? What am I going to get when I multiply 10 with 9? Well, think of it as multiplying a positive times a negative. And then 10 with 9. So let's go ahead and divide that out. So x equals negative 5. All right. That was kind of like our warm up. We'll do a few more where we actually do have to combine. So I'm trying to keep it to the bare minimum so we can have plenty of time to work. Okay. I see a few people just catching up with that. I'll wait for you. Okay. That was 7. Let's move on to number 8. I'm going to write 8 at the bottom, then we'll get to it in a little bit. 1 plus 3 times the quantity, 3 minus n, equals 31. Okay, so write that down. And I see parentheses, so I do know that I have to multiply through, distribute basically. I have to multiply through by something. And I have two choices. I got 1, it's 1 then plus, and then I have 3 right next to it. So is it number 1 that I got to multiply, or is it 3 that I got to multiply? Okay. With your finger, show me which one you think, 1 or 3. 1 or 3. Which one do you think? 1 or 3. Which one do I distribute? Okay. I mostly see 3s. That's it. It's always the number right next to it. This is saying 3 times whatever this is. What the thing that this is 3 minus n. So never distribute whatever's in front of the plus or minus. It's what's behind it. Now this 3 that I'm going to multiply here, would you consider it positive or negative? Positive. The sign here, whatever you're doing, adding or subtracting, tells you the sign. If it's addition, it's positive. If it's subtraction here, then it's negative. So we're going to distribute a positive 3. Okay, let's do it. I'm not going to do anything with 1 right now. 1 I'm not touching. All I'm doing is multiplying this. So just bring this 1 down. And let's distribute. I'm going to multiply 3 with 3. And it's positive. So it's plus 3 times 3 is 9. Then I'm going to distribute 3 to minus n. Think of it as a positive times a negative. Okay? So a positive times a negative is a negative, right? So this is going to be minus 3n equals 31. Any questions how I got this far? All I did was really just distribute, keeping in mind the signs, because that determines if it's addition or subtraction. Okay. Now, what do you notice that's different? Do I have to combine? Do I have to put anything together? Yep. I got to combine 1 and 9. Let's do that. Let's combine 1 and 9. That makes 10. And then take away 3n equals 31. Okay? So now we have 10 minus 3n equals 31. So now, two-step equation. Let's get rid of this 10. Let's subtract 10 from both sides. 10 and minus 10, 0, so it goes away. Another thing I'm noticing, sometimes you'll forget to bring down the minus in front of the 3 n. So that makes it negative. Don't forget it. And then this is 21. 31 take away 10. Okay, let's divide away now. Negative 3. Okay. Again, n equals negative 7. Okay. All right, so we have 2 more examples just like this one, maybe a little harder. Okay. All right, number 9. So number 9 is negative 5 parentheses k plus 1 plus 3k equals negative 11. Okay, go ahead and write that down. And we have parentheses, so of course that means distribute, and we're going to distribute negative 5. Okay, so here we go. Negative 5 times k. Oops. Negative 5k. Negative 5 times plus 1. What's going to happen when I multiply this negative with a plus 1?
Negative 4.
And we're multiplying, so 5 times 1 is 5. Remember, we're multiplying. So that's how we got minus 5. But it happens because it's a negative times a positive. And then just bring down the plus 3k. Okay? All right. Now let's check and see what we can combine, because I see 3 different things and 2 go together. Which 2 combine? Which 2 can I combine? Negative 5k and the other k, the 3k. And notice I also highlighted the sign that's in front. That's telling me negative 5 plus positive 3. Okay, and so that's negative 2. Basically combine this with this. And then bring down the minus 5 equals negative 11. Okay, so now we're back down to a 2-step equation. Get rid of that 5, minus 5. So let's add a 5 here, add a 5 here. Okay, and we have negative 2k. I didn't touch it, so negative 11 and 5 is going to be negative 6. I'm going quicker on these steps because we've done them so much. Hopefully they're easy. And so this is positive 3. Okay. So that's our answer, just 3. Are we ready for the last one? Let's do number 10. Okay, number 10 is negative 4x take away 2 times the quantity negative x minus 3 equals 18. Okay? Go ahead and write all that down. What am I going to distribute? I see the 2, but I also see the minus in front of the 2. What does that tell me about this number? It's negative 2. Just like before, we distributed here, and it was a plus 3. That meant we distributed a positive. And this is the most common mistake, by the way. Recognizing this is not just 2, it's negative 2 because of that minus. So we're going to multiply negative 2 times negative x, and then negative 2 times negative 3. Let's do it. Okay. So am I doing anything with negative 4x right now? Bring it down. Just comes down for the next step. Now I'm ready to distribute negative 2 times negative x. It's a negative times a negative. That makes a positive, so plus 2x. Then I'm going to distribute negative times a negative again. That makes another positive, so this is plus. Okay? Negative times negative is positive. 2 times 3 is 6. And then equals 18. Okay? After all that, I'm down to this. Let's combine. The things I can combine are the x values. Bless you. So I've got negative 4x and positive 2x. Let's combine those. That becomes negative 2x. You just add them. So now my equation is negative 2x plus 6 equals 18. Let's get rid of the 6. I'll take away 6 on both sides. Negative 2x equals, that's 12. Let's divide by negative 2 and we get an answer. X equals negative 6. Didn't we get another negative 6 somewhere? Nope. Okay. So the answer is x equals negative 6. Okay. So all the equations we're going to be solving today involve distributing, as you can see here. So we're going to practice distribute, then most of the time combine. All right, so